Hey guys, welcome back to the kitchen. If you're new here, my name is Brandy and I want to welcome you to my channel, Sewing Back. Today I've got a really quick video for you, and that is back in December I was dehydrating my Meyer's lemons in my food dehydrator, and we did that project together. But one of the things we did was we took our skins on the lemons, and I've had them steeping in white vinegar since I wrote the date on my jar here. It says 12/5/2022 lemon vinegar cleaner. I did one a few weeks later where I used my orange peels when I made the orange marmalade. Today, because I only got one, I found at my local Target, back when I went on my ladies retreat, I had went to Target to get a suitcase, and when I walked in I saw one of these, and when you walk in and it has like the $1, $2, $3, $5 bins, depending on what it was, and this was a $2 glass bottle, spray bottle. And I thought that'll be perfect for when we're ready to use our lemon vinegar cleaner. And so I want to show you how you put this together, because anyone can do it. You don't have to grow the lemons. If you do it with oranges, you don't have to grow it with the oranges. You can do it with store-bought stuff. And all you need is some white distilled vinegar, which is super cheap, and it makes a fantastic cleaner. So before I show you how to do that, I did want to update you really quickly on my last Costco haul. I got a couple of organizational tools for the kitchen, and I wanted to show you what I came up with. And one of them where I was a doofus and I said, I don't know why it says it's a 4-part, it only has 3 parts. Well, I'll show you what happened with that. So this is what happened. This is only 1 part. I was thinking it was 2 parts. This is 1 part. And what I did is, you can tell, I put in my infused olive oils, my coconut oil, my apple cider vinegar, a couple of my pepper grinders, my homemade vanilla, and just things that I didn't have another place to fit, because this is right where I cook. So everything is kind of at my hands. You can see I have my spice racks, and I can link them in the descriptions. I've actually gotten some questions about those. I got those off Amazon. Took me a while to find them again, but I did. And the jars as well, and I can link those in the description if that's something you're interested in. They weren't very expensive. I thought they came as the 2-pack, because I think you could have put them on top of each other. But I didn't want them in a closet or anything like that. I wanted them right here. So they're within reach that I can reach them. And then I also have my Lazy Susan spices. And I got the little Lazy Susan thing at Walmart clearanced out for like $5. I think it was last summer. So I chose to use the bottom portion for this. And then the top portion, let me show you what I did with that. See, I just brewed my afternoon cup of coffee, or not cup of coffee, cup of tea. I actually am using a decaffeinated green tea with chamomile, and it's super yummy. I have to be careful with full caffeinated green tea. It makes me can make me a little jittery. I get kind of weird with caffeine, so I really enjoyed having that every afternoon. But what I did with the other 2 pieces were, it's my tea station. And so in this little glass jar, I got this thing from this came from Walmart. I think I paid $5 for it years ago, and I just repurposed it. And I have all my loose tea bags in here. And what I chose to do with the bamboo thing was, these are loose teas. This is loose tea. That one has bags, but I kind of like the little box, and I keep it separate. And then I have my honey pump and my stevia, and of course it sits in front of my tea kettle. I also got this at Costco. It was I think it was in that December haul, I think. I don't know. It was in one of the hauls because it was on video. I promise. I paid I think it was like $34 because it had like an in-store coupon or something. But it lights up, and I love this thing. It's great. And then of course I have my coffee machine here. So that's just like our little coffee tea bar. And I just love that. I think that, oh, I'm so happy I bought those. So now let me show you how the drawer organizers went. So it's in the second drawer. And the only other thing I put in here is, this is just my drying. It's one of those foamy drying things. So these, like I told you, these had an in-store coupon at my Costco this week. And it was $14 to buy this. And so I love it. I don't keep snack bags. I do keep a lot of quart storage and freezer bags. And if you didn't know, the storage are pink, the freezer are blue. And so I know that these are my quart freezer, these are my quart storage, these are sandwich bags, and then in here I have both the gallon size storage bags, but I also have, if I need a freezer ones, I have my freezer ones in there too. I love how this came together. I still have room for my press and seal and my parchment, and underneath the parchment I have the aluminum foil. I don't really use that very often. There is some cheesecloth and some bread bags from the bread backers in there, and I'm loving this. I am loving this. And then I just sit this on top because it's no big deal and it keeps it out of the way. So very happy with those purchases. You're going to have a bottle of some sort. You could recycle like an old cleaning bottle. Make sure you wash it out really well. But I have this glass bottle here, and I have a little funnel. I'm going to stick it in. You're supposed to do equal parts of your citrus infused vinegar to distilled water. So I'm going to go ahead and try to pour some of the lemon water in first. So let's see. It smells really good. Like, it smells super lemony. That's not quite half. Okay. And then let's do the same with our water. I just used Berkey water, so that looks about equal parts to me. And this is still covered with vinegar, so I'm just going to close it back up. If you wanted to keep adding things to it, then you may need to top it off with some more vinegar, or you can start a new jar. A lot of people will just start a new jar and rotate them. Now we're just going to put our top on, and then let's see. Get a paper towel. Let's see. And then let's clean our counter. And when we got these granite counters and they were installed, our installer actually told us the best thing to clean our counters with was a vinegar-based cleaning product. So I don't know if that's true if you have like the quartz counters. Ooh, this smells really good. I hope you might give this a try, because I know you can still get cuties in the store very reasonable, and they're very tasty. If you're someone who loves to put lemon or lime in, your water, take those skins and start making you a concentrate, and just get you one of those gallon size of distilled vinegar. It doesn't matter what brand you use. Matter of fact, I think this was the Mrs. Wages, because that's what I had. And from my summer canning, I was trying to use it up. So that's what I did. And it's super easy. And then you've made cleaner. And if you make your cleaner, guess what? you don't have to buy this on your next shopping trip. You have it already. And it should be safe on all surfaces because it's just vinegar, infused vinegar and water. The other thing I wanted to tell you, because I've seen a few people say, and then you can just compost the citrus. Be careful with composting too much citrus because it takes things out of the soil. As I'm setting up my worm farm, my little composting bin, it tells you on there, I actually have the little magnet here of what you can feed and what you can't, you know, in your habitat. And one of the things you can only do in very small quantities are like onions, which doesn't apply, and garlic and things like that, but lemons and any kind of citrus. So you want to be careful with those peels, those skins. Maybe not to do right directly in your beds and stuff like that. Maybe if you have a garbage disposal at that point, doing it that way, and then you'll have a really clean smelling garbage disposal. But be careful if you garden or if you compost, about composting large quantities of citrus. So that's really what I had for you today, was just to show you the little organization things in place and to make our cleaner. And now my counter is like super clean and I'm very happy about that. I'm fixing to wipe down the appliances with it too. So with that, I hope you found value. I hope you are having a great day. Of course, as always, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, we would love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. If you found value in this, we'd love a thumbs up. Or if you have your own thoughts, maybe you do your own mixtures and what do you think? Do you have different ones? Like I said, I still have my orange one going from my orange peels that I did when I made orange marmalade back right before Christmas. So I just need to I want to find another bottle. So, and when I do, I will certainly show you how we do that one. So with that, I hope you have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye.